Yeah, Roblox, the multi-billion dollar company, is suing a YouTuber for $1.6 million. dollars.
The NBA makes billions of dollars in the Chinese market, and it's apparently siding with Beijing, calling Daryl Morey's tweet regrettable.
Activision Blizzard. It has suspended a gamer and taken his prize money away. He made comments supporting Hong Kong protesters.
As many of you may know, Roblox has many dark secrets, such as third-party gambling and USD buying websites, child predators roaming around their community, and many other ongoing issues. Roblox has been known to be a pretty quiet company and often sweep things under the rug. Today, I may have uncovered another deep dark secret on Roblox, China meddling with Roblox Corporation, and could have been the actual reason why Ruben got sued by Roblox. But let's back up a bit before we talk about this. As many of you know, Roblox Corporation filed a lawsuit against Rubensim on November 23rd, 2021. Roblox made a 17-page document filing the many grievances and issues they had of Ruben and what action legally they wanted to take against him. In the lawsuit, Roblox labeled him as a cyber terrorist among many other claims they made. Roblox wanted all of Rubensim's social media accounts removed, then, as we all know, for him to pay $1.6 million in fines to Roblox Corporation. The lawsuit shook the YouTube community, as it was unheard of at the time for gaming companies to sue YouTubers. Many people would report on this situation, even people outside the Roblox community such as Some Ordinary Gamer, Moist Critical, and many more. Everyone wanted to know the outcome of this situation, as if Ruben lost this lawsuit in trial, it could have severe consequences for a lot of YouTubers who would have fear of the same thing happen to them if they were to speak up against the gaming company as well. After 2 months of this ongoing lawsuit, due to a lot of backlash from the community, Roblox and Ruben would end up settling on the 13th of January. People suspected one of the reasons why Roblox dropped this lawsuit was due to the knowledge of Roblox's dark side becoming more mainstream as people started uncovering Ruben's old videos and the information started to spread like wildfire. I'll be showing you a clip of Critical explaining the situation perfectly.
Now, there is a really big silver lining to all of this, and it's perhaps the reason Roblox decided to settle in the first place. This case was huge. Everyone knew about it, even people that had no clue about Roblox drama or the Roblox community in general, like me, learned about this case because this was a massive deal. And from this, a lot of people also learned of some of Roblox's most awful secrets that they do their best to bury.
After the community heard about the settlement, many considered Ruben to have won, as he had only been let off with a few minor things. He was no longer legally allowed on the Roblox platform, he had to stay 100 feet away from their headquarters, and some other things he would have to do. This lawsuit would end up being a PR disaster overall for Roblox. But one may wonder, what was the real intention of this lawsuit?
China.
Many of Roblox's points in our lawsuit were straight up wrong and have been proven to be false by both Ruben and people investigating the situation like Turkey Tom. I do not believe the reason they decided to go after Ruben is because they dislike him. There are many other big YouTubers that Roblox doesn't like, such as Green Lego Cats. Many argue that Green Lego Cat's previous terminations were unjust as well, and he's been very critical of Roblox in the past. The majority of people believe the final straw in the lawsuit was the tweets relating to the temporary shutdown of RDC, but I believe there's something more sinister to this whole situation. Many of you may be confused as to why China would care about Rubensim, and it's very simple. China has a lot of influence on many big companies and media in the world. China is often in the news for how they're meddling with companies and threatening to remove their product or media from China. For example, during the Hong Kong protests, the general manager for the Houston Rockets, Daryl Morey, made tweets in support of Hong Kong. This would cause the NBA to be blocked on China's state-run television network, causing the NBA up to $400 million, causing the removal of Daryl Morey. Another instance in China meddling in companies is when a Hearthstone player, Blitzchung, was suspended for a year after winning a game in the Hearthstone Grand Tournament. He shared his support for Hong Kong in his post-interview. This prompted Blizzard to suspend him like I stated earlier, and they even fired the commentators for holding the post-interview. These are just two examples of how China has been abusing their power over companies to censor others. And I believe Ruben may have been another victim of this Chinese censorship. You may wonder why China didn't go after other people in the Roblox community and only Ruben. This is because he's one of the largest and most influential channels on the Roblox platform. Due to his channel size and overall influence in the community, he could have been considered a ringleader in promoting the anti-Chinese behavior on Roblox YouTube. He made free videos talking negatively about China, these videos accumulating 5.7 million views. The videos in question are sneaking Chinese Roblox users over to Firewall, China's guidelines for Roblox content, and Free Hong Kong. Due to the negative attention and videos Ruben made about China and their rules, China representatives may have pressured Roblox to take more drastic action against Ruben. Roblox was already banning his accounts, but Ruben kept coming back. Perhaps the lawsuit was their permanent solution to deplatform Ruben. Notice in the lawsuit how they wanted all of his social media accounts deleted? That seems like a pretty weird thing to add in a lawsuit. This would be a discreet way to get rid of the anti-Chinese videos without making it obvious to the public what their real intentions are. Many were quick to believe the main driving force behind this lawsuit was the RDC event, which happened on the 19th of October. But Ruben's biggest video on China was also made on the 23rd of October, only 4 days apart. The Roblox Developer Conference event shutting down was simply a cover-up for their actual intentions of the lawsuit. A question you might be asking yourself, how could China force Roblox to fold this badly? It's simple. China's version of Roblox, Loabu. They could have threatened to take Loabu off the Chinese market if Roblox didn't do something about Ruben quickly, like how China took the NBA off their stations, causing the NBA to lose millions. Don't you think it's a bit strange how, around the time of Ruben's lawsuit, Loabu decided to randomly shut down without warning?
Here is a tweet from Bloxy News. They said, just in, Roblox to shut down Loabu, Roblox China, to conclude this round of testing on December 8th, which is today. Yes, apparently Roblox is going to be shutting down Loabu on this very day, which is honestly mad. What is going on? Why didn't I know about this already?
I believe the Chinese representatives were unhappy with Roblox's plan to get rid of Ruben and how long it would take for results. Perhaps they were expecting something instantly happening, but due to the fact that Roblox was already beefing with Ruben before this situation, they were already banning and deleting his accounts without warning, so doing it again wouldn't affect Ruben at all. And when the Chinese representatives found out about the lawsuit and how long and tedious the process would be, they decided to punish Roblox Corporation by shutting down Loabu. Roblox Corporation stated the shutdown was ending for a wave of testing, but in reality, it's a cover-up for the fact China was going to block Roblox from being playable, which is why Roblox decided to shut down Loabu down so suddenly without warning. Another thing I would like to bring up is in Ruben's video sneaking Chinese Roblox users over to Firewall, there's a bit in the video where he brings up the fact that the Chinese government knows about his videos, but plays it off like a joke.
Let's try question 4. This one is a hypothetical. Let's say you're in your apartment, and at 2 a.m. the police knock on your door. They start asking you questions about some YouTube videos you've been posting. How do I avoid going to jail? I mean, how do you avoid going to jail? Never mind, forget I asked. Question 5.
What if Ruben was simply warning us about the fact he's being monitored and can't actually say anything about it, so he's trying to give us cryptic messages about it? What if I'm simply the only one who's decoded this whole thing and about to bring light to some major corruption behind the scenes? So what have we learned today exactly, and what's the overall conclusion? China has a lot of power and uses it to censor others, like how we saw with Blizzard and the NBA. Roblox and Ruben were just more victims to the Chinese censorship. China used Loabu as a way to get what they wanted, and when Roblox didn't produce a good enough result, they shut Loabu down. China wanted to deplatform Ruben by deleting all of his social media accounts for speaking out negatively about China, because if they did, they would ruin his whole streamline of income, and the Roblox Developer Conference shutdown was simply a cover-up for their real intentions. Well, that's all for today's theory. What do you guys think? It was something interesting I came up with. If you want more interesting theories like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more like this. Regardless, I'm Starlight Ring. Peace out.